President Trump's executive order on immigration has left colleges and universities scrambling. International students and faculty across the state are changing or canceling travel plans for fear of not being able to return to the country. Peter Balanan-Rosen reports.
For Babak Sarajay, it's routine by now. As a celebrated physicist at Indiana University, he travels abroad 3 or 4 times a year for work. Last Saturday, he was heading to Israel.
I left my house at 8:30. I took a shuttle to the airport.
Of course, Sarajay had been monitoring the news about the travel ban. He's a legal resident of the U.S. and a dual Canadian-Iranian citizen.
I thought that this is not going to happen or apply to me. I can still, take my trip, and that's why I started my trip.
But it did apply to him, simply because he comes from Iran. And that makes Sarajay one of about 100 Indiana University faculty and staff affected by Trump's order. And he was at the airport, about to head out of the country.
I checked with the airline representatives there about this, and they said, they had some memo that permanent residents were not affected. So I checked in.
But when the connection landed in Newark, it had all changed. Sarajay checked the news. Protesters were demonstrating at airports, and he saw reports that dual nationals from the 7 countries could also be barred from returning to the U.S., people like him.
So basically everything that I thought would protect my return home was gone at that point.
And with no guarantee of return, he turned around, put the research on hold, and returned to his family and the associate professor job he's held for 6 years.
It felt like the ground was shifting under my feet, just being in a mudslide or something like that. This happened like overnight almost, with such sweeping effects.
Across the university, about 150 students, about 100 faculty and staff, and 160 prospective students are directly impacted. Others have family in the affected countries.
We have a lot of family members still in Syria, so for those family members who had hoped to one day be able to get out, this rise in populism and xenophobia, not only in the United States but all over Europe, is just really scary for them because now they don't really know how to get out. They don't know if they have a way out.
The Trump administration stresses the ban is temporary. The IU is responding to all the uncertainty by offering services to help deal with stress and anxiety. The university is asking students and faculty alike to play it safe right now and stay put. For Indiana News Desk, I'm Peter Balanan-Rosen.